Hello, everyone. So in previous video, we have mentioned for brute force attack, when we use a lookup table, and the performance can be improved a lot. But as the password become longer, then it can be easily infeasible to store all the possible passwords together with its hash. So for attackers, they need to come up with better ideas. One good example of forgetting trade-off between storage cost and time cost, and to make the attack practical, is by using what is so-called rainbow table. So we can call it rainbow table attack. Regarding rainbow table itself, you can Google it, and for Wikipedia, it has some introduction, which is, if you read it closely, you can get the idea of how to build up this rainbow table and why it achieves the goal of getting a trade-off between the space and the time cost. So we will not cover the rainbow table here. You can go through it. In this web page, it's all for crack. Some developers have calculated the rainbow table for some hash, and like this table can be used to crack Windows XP passwords, which use LM hash. In the lecture, I have mentioned this LM hash is a product by Microsoft. It is used to as the local area network manager to authenticate network devices. It is also used in Windows XP. And later, we also have the new technology, LM hash, NTLM for short. It can be used to, this new hash improves some vulnerabilities of LM hash, but still the hash itself is not secure enough. And also the major fault of this hash is for storing password is it does not use any salt for the hash. Then this makes the build up of rainbow table possible. This web page have, like, you can download the off crack, and in fact it is already built in Kali Linux, and it provides the LM hash for different combinations of passwords. For Windows XP, that's LM hash, so it can be used to crack all passwords with length up to 14. So with small combinations of passwords, then the looking up table is larger. So with the special characters together with the mixed alphabets, both lowercase and uppercase, and the numbers, and here it's this XP special, then it can be used to crack password of length up to 14, but the lookup table itself is also pretty big. Okay, 7.5 gigabytes. And for NT hash, that is used for Windows Vista. This one there's some different type of tables. For the normal brute force attack, we use this alpha number or like just the numbers, then it has a size 3 GB. When we consider the mixture of alphas, the lowercase letters, uppercase letters, and the numbers, then it with this V star special, the size is 8 GB, and it can be used to crack password of NT-hash with length up to 8. So it has like all these free V-star tables. It in total is nearly 12 GB. So these are the V-star tables for Rainbow table. These are the XP table for Rainbow table. These 2 different hashes. So I have downloaded these 2 files. It's it's almost 30 GB in my laptop, and then I will use these 2 tables to demonstrate how we can practically crack some passwords. Here we go to this web page. Hash generator. Then this web page can randomly generate passwords together with the NT-hash and LM hash. So let's start with LM hash. Okay. Now in this case, let me be aggressive. I choose all the alphabets together with numbers, together with the symbols. And let me choose length 7. And here I just provide 2 passwords. Now generate. These are the 2 passwords. It's randomly generated. And then we can generate. Oops. Yeah, I click the wrong button, so we have new password. Then we calculate the hash. Now this hash here, it is given. This is LM hash. These 2 are the NT hash. So let's only look at the LM hash. So I need first to go to this folder, which contains all the Rainbow table I have downloaded before. So it's XP tables and V-star tables. Then I can, let's see, password LM. It is 7 characters. Special or text. So I will delete the NT-hash. I will also delete original password. Okay, now we have a pure LM hash. which we know the inputs have 7 characters. In this case, I can use the rainbow table with these XP tables to correct these passwords. Okay. First, we can see how we can use this opcrack. So it provides several options here, but we can directly look at this example. So the command opcrack, then this -G, it means you don't need to involve the GUI. So disable the GUI. And this is a directory where to find these tables. This is to specify the tables. And this is the password file. So in this case, I can go to the XP tables, and I use opcrack, disable the GUI, and the directory will be the current directory, which contains the XP, all the XP tables. And I have XP. Well, we have several XP tables here. And I think it's enough to have this XP special. That's the biggest one. Then I have the file. It's what is the file name? Password. LM hash. Okay, LM hash. That's right. No proper hashes have been found in this file. It has something to do with I have deleted some field, then it's not properly formatted. I have to change back. It's if we check the field here, then we have this 3 extra column. We need to add them. This is some format thing. Let's run the command again. Okay, now it works. So we will come back after. Oops, it's very fast. We already got the password back. So if we compare it with the original password, it's this one and this one. Here, as I explained in lecture, because LM hash does not distinguish lowercase letter and uppercase letter as input. So here we can only get the uppercase letters for the input. That's already enough, right? And if it's we don't have many options like to find the correct original password, even they are in lowercase letters, just to change, okay, M to small case letter, to lowercase letter, N to lowercase letter, and then to say whether it's correct or not. It seems that we can be more aggressive. Let me try to change length to 9. Then I generate another 2 password, calculate the hash. Now I have 2 new passwords. To distinguish it, I use like 8. It's 9. 9. All password. Once again, we need to delete the empty hash. Okay, this is a password file. Then we can run this command. We only need to change 7 to 9. Then everything is same. Okay, then mention found some password. So we will come back after it gives us the password. Okay, welcome back. It again gives us a password within 30 seconds. So you see, 30 seconds and 2 password found. So let's compare whether it's correct or not. The first one, correct. Second one, correct. Okay, this makes me motivated to be more aggressive. Let's try length 12 to see how long it takes with rainbow table. 12. Generate. Calculate. So we have this 2 password with length 12, and each position has all the possible symbols, except some special symbols. Then we can create the same vim lm. Now it's 12. Again, I need to delete the empty hash. Let's run the command. Brute force 4 seconds. Preload. Oh, it's a preload. Brute force 9. It's been running. I guess this time it takes longer time, and we can have break. So I'll come back after it gives us the correct password. Okay, welcome back. So in this time, the tool of crack found the 2 passwords within like 1 minute and 11 seconds. And here it's password found 1 of 2. So let's check whether it's correct or not. It's not always correct. In this case, it is correct. So I have to try the longest 14 of the size of the password. Generate hash and calculate hash and copy it. In the table password for LM14. For each character, it has it can be lowercase letter, uppercase letter, digits, or some special symbols. Again, we remove the empty hash part. And here I remove password part. And if here just a note, in the format or LM hash or empty hash, the first field is the user. The second field is the password. So now we have this file with only LM hash, with all the other fields empty. And we can change to 14. Let's wait the tool to crack the password for us. Welcome back. Okay, it's very interesting with the long passwords, like 14 characters. The program with Rainbow Table have found the correct password in less than 1 minute. So it's even shorter than the previous version with 12 characters for the inputs. Well, here it has something to do with how the program search the entries in lookup table in the Rainbow Table, and for the setup of the Rainbow Table. So it's there's some randomized process. And this process, in some cases, it might give us the correct password very shortly. In some time, for some cases, it can take much longer. So we were pretty lucky. We got the password in only 41 seconds. Let's check whether it's correct password or not. This one and this one. Well, I think it's correct. Just some lowercase letters have been converted to uppercase letters. So this is about LM hash. Now let's try empty hash. But in this case, we have to be more conservative. We cannot choose the length up to 14. We don't have the corresponding Rainbow Table big enough for cracking password of empty hash with length up to 14. But we can change it to 8. That's what the table said. alpha number, mixed number, even for 8, it might be a bit aggressive. For all the special letters, it's only the free version here. I don't want to pay for the rainbow table, so I just download the free version. The free version of this rainbow table, if we include all the special letters, the characters, then we can crack password up with length up to 6. If we consider the characters as a mixture of alphabet, like lowercase letter, uppercase letter, and numbers, then we can crack password of length up to 7. If we only consider alpha and number, what it means here. Maybe it has some these are all the special ones. Let me check this alpha and the number. That's special. These are for only numbers. This 3. So for special, this Vista special, the table, it's for, okay, I see. From the color, if we choose all the special character, it can be used to crack password of length up to 6. If we choose only some of a subset of it, then it can be used to crack password with length up to 7 or with length up to 8. It depends on what are the possible characters we choose for each character in the password. Let's start with a simple case. To be, we choose length 6, and also we remove this symbol to see how fast it is. Generate 2 password, calculate the hash. Now we have this hash. Save it in password. The NT, remember it's 6. It's alpha and number text. In this case, we are not interested in LM hash anymore. So I will remove this part. And remove the passwords. Now, in this case, we need to use the Vista tables. Now we are in a wrong folder, wrong directory. So I need to change it back. CD and off crack. So with the 2 dots, it means go back to the parent directory. And we have Vista tables. So these are the Vista tables. I will only use Vista special, which is the biggest one. And here, I changed. That's NT. So let's run the command. Seems it's fast. Oh, it is fast. So for the NT password, in this case, the NT hash distinguish lowercase letter and uppercase letters. So the password recovered by the tool is exactly the same as original password. So we have FOE PH6, the second one CHGVAB. They're exactly the same as the original password. Then we may try 8. T8 alpha number txt. Copy. Copy paste. So I remove the original password, remove the LM hash. Now I can run the command. Correct this password file. All the other fields are the exact same as before. Oh, let's run it. So I will come back after the password are found. Okay, in this case, the tool didn't manage to find the correct password for the given hash, 2 hash. I want to try others. 7. IT 7 alpha number 60. Let's see whether the tool can find the password with 7 characters. It takes some time. It says 1 password found. Password found. Okay, it's very fast. Let's see whether it's correct. It's correct. This one is also correct. So in last, let's add the symbols. But here I want to make the length as a 6. And from the previous try, you have seen that sometimes the tool can fail for some password. The reason is for the rainbow table, in most of cases, it's not exhaustive. So it covers the majority of the possible password. It does not cover the whole space. That's the reason sometimes it fails. So we try the last one. Six. Oh. Six. And here is, oh, that's wrong. Oh, that's really fast. So we get the correct passwords. But the length is only 6. It's not practical enough for real world situation. But you have seen the demo of using rainbow table to crack LM hash and NTLM hashes. The NTLM hash has some vulnerabilities, but the major weakness of LM hash and NTLM hash is there's low salt involved in the password storage. This makes the rainbow table attack possible.